If you think the Apple TV 4K has already reached its limit, it's time to rethink everything. Because what Apple is preparing for 2025 is not a small upgrade. It's not a routine refresh, and definitely not just another streaming device. It is a major shift in Apple's long-term plan for your living room, your entertainment, and your entire smart home experience. And by the time you finish listening to this, you will understand why the Apple TV 4K 2025 might quietly become one of the most powerful home devices Apple has ever built. Let's start with what Apple really wants. Apple wants the Apple TV to stop being the box that streams Netflix. Instead, they want it to become the center of your digital home, a command center, a personal entertainment engine, a mini gaming console, a smart home processor, a communication device, and a bridge to future technologies like spatial computing. The 2025 Apple TV is being designed to do all of that without making your setup complicated. The first big upgrade comes in performance. Apple is expected to use a chip based on the A17 Pro or an even newer version of it. The A17 Pro is powerful enough to handle console-level graphics, its advanced machine learning, and high-speed processing with ease. So imagine this kind of power inside your TV box. No lag, no slow interface. No waiting for apps to load. Everything feels instant. You move from one app to another in a blink. You jump into a game, and it loads immediately. You open heavy apps, and they respond instantly. It feels like your TV has the same power as your iPhone Pro, or even a compact gaming console. And that brings us to gaming. Apple has been working quietly, but consistently on Apple Arcade. And even though it hasn't turned into a massive gaming platform yet, Apple knows exactly what has been missing. Hardware capable of delivering a console-level experience. With the 2025 Apple TV 4K, that barrier disappears. Apple could finally push real, high-quality, immersive gaming into your living room. We are talking about higher frame rates, smoother gameplay, ray tracing effects, realistic lighting, and very low input delay. For the first time, the Apple TV could become a serious gaming machine. It won't replace PlayStation or Xbox, but it will bring a completely different type of gaming, fast, smooth, accessible, and seamlessly connected with all your Apple devices. But performance is not the only part of the story. Apple wants the 2025 Apple TV 4K to feel personal, deeply personal, the kind of personal experience that understands what you like, what you don't like, what you want to watch, and when you want to watch it without invading your privacy. Apple will likely introduce more advanced on-device intelligence that studies your habits without sending your data to the cloud. So the recommendations you see will finally make sense. Whether it's movies, shows, apps, games, or even fitness content, everything will be tailored to your routine. Profiles will also get smarter. Right now, switching profiles works, but it feels manual. The new system could automatically detect who is using the TV based on voice, remote detection, Apple Watch proximity, or even your iPhone. When you sit in front of the TV, it just switches to your profile, your home screen, your preferences, your watch list, your apps, no clicking, no navigating, no confusion. Apple wants your TV to feel like your personal space. Now let's go deeper into something huge, something Apple has been quietly preparing for years. The HomePod lineup, HomeKit, Matter support, Thread networking, all of these pieces were steps toward a fully connected smart home. But they were missing a powerful central brain, and that brain is the Apple TV. The 2025 model is expected to become a fully capable home controller that stays plugged in 24/7 and manages your entire smart home. Your lights, locks, cameras, thermostats, routines, automations, everything could run faster and more reliably because the Apple TV will process automation locally. No delays, no cloud dependency, no interruptions. Apple wants your TV box to become the silent heart of your smart home. Another area that might change everything is the camera. Apple has been testing an Apple TV with a built-in camera for FaceTime, video calls, and fitness tracking. Maybe the camera won't be built into the box in 2025, but Apple is expected to release a dedicated camera accessory that pairs seamlessly with the Apple TV. This means high-quality FaceTime on your big screen, automatic subject detection, group framing, gesture controls, fitness workouts that track your form, and new interactive apps that use motion, posture, and body tracking. This single accessory could unlock an entirely new way of using your TV. Then we have the redesign of tvOS. Apple is expected to make the interface smarter, lighter, cleaner, and more dynamic. You might see new widgets on the home screen. Things like weather, calendar events, reminders, notifications, and smart home controls could become part of your TV interface. Instead of feeling like a simple grid of apps, the Apple TV could start feeling like a large, intelligent dashboard on the entertainment side. Apple is preparing more advanced video technologies, better HDR processing, better color accuracy, better contrast enhancements, improved upscaling using machine learning, sharper details in older movies, more accurate skin tones, more realistic lighting. At the same time, audio improvements could include clearer dialogue, richer bass, and better performance with Dolby Atmos, soundbars, and speakers. Apple wants every movie, every show, and every app to feel richer and more immersive on the 2025 Apple TV. The remote might also get a redesign. Many people still think the Siri remote is either too small or too slippery. Apple may introduce a new premium remote with more tactile buttons, a comfortable grip, and better tracking through Find My. This small change alone would improve the experience dramatically for millions of users. Siri itself will also evolve. The Apple TV for K2025 is expected to support a smarter version of Siri that understands longer, layered commands. Instead of giving directions one sentence at a time, you might be able to say things like, "Show me sci-fi movies from the last 10 years, filter by the highest ratings," and open the one available in 4K HDR. Siri could finally become a useful navigation tool inside your TV. Now it's time to talk about something bigger. The future of spatial computing. Apple Vision Pro already connects with Apple TV, but this relationship will get much stronger. The future Apple TV may act as the base device that syncs your living room with your Vision Pro. Imagine watching a movie and instantly switching from TV mode to a giant virtual MX-style theater. Imagine multi-user experiences where one person uses Vision Pro and someone else uses the TV. Apple wants the TV to be the stable center that ties all of this together. When we talk about pricing, Apple might keep it similar to the current model because they want the Apple TV to be accessible. It's a gateway product. It brings people into Apple's world. It connects with iPhone, iPad, Mac, HomePod, Apple Watch, AirPods, and now Vision Pro. So keeping it affordable makes sense. But the bigger question is, why is Apple investing so much in the Apple TV now? The answer is simple. The living room is the last major digital space Apple hasn't fully taken over. They already own mobile. They own tablets. They own wearables. They dominate audio. And soon they will move into cars. The TV is the next battlefield. And the Apple TV for K2025 is the device that will begin this takeover. This is not just about higher resolution or faster performance. This is about Apple preparing the foundation for the future. A home where your TV knows you. A home where your devices work in harmony. A home where gaming becomes frictionless. A home where communication becomes natural. A home where AI doesn't invade your privacy but improves your daily life. A home where entertainment feels magical and effortless. So, when you think of the Apple TV for K2025, don't think of it as a simple streaming box. Think of it as Apple's next major step in redefining the modern home. And the most exciting part? This is only the beginning. More features.